Hey Scorpio, this is your July 2021 reading. Focusing on relationships, whether your relationship to yourself, romantic love, platonic love, business partnerships, however it resonates for you, and however the messages flow. All right, I have a 3-month money and career reading posted. So if you are focused on money and career and you haven't seen that video, you can check it out. There should be a link somewhere above my head. So yeah, that will cover for the next 3 months. All right, so let's look at July and see what messages come through, what it is you need to know. And this will be for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. I don't remember if I said that before, but welcome, my loves. All right, Spirit Guides, what are the messages for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising for the month of July? If you have a Scorpio Venus as well, Scorpio Mars, Jupiter, you can check that as well. And Scorpio, here you are at the bottom of the deck, the Death card. Here we go. Connected to your energies. Let's go. What's the messages for Scorpio Spirit Guides for July 2021? All right, Scorpio, your first 3 cards, Strength, the 4 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Y'all being very particular about what information, what love, what connections you allow into your life, what you receive. There's a gentle touch here, though. There's a sense of patience here. Hang on, let's see. Top of the deck is the King of Rods. This showed up for Gemini's reading that I just did. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups is underneath the Queen. And at the heart for Scorpio is the 4 of Pentacles. This also showed up for Gemini. That's interesting. I'm seeing so many cards connected to Gemini. You have the King of Rods, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles supporting your reading. All right, hang on. Let me just fill this out. You got 2 4s, one on top of the other as well. 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. This is Cancer and Capricorn's energy. And they're opposite each other. They're sister signs. We just had a full moon in Capricorn. So the sun is in Cancer. The moon is in Capricorn. That's interesting. I feel like y'all keeping things close to your chest as well. That's your way of protecting yourself, you know, being you're maybe a little suspicious, a little hesitant about receiving certain, whether it's information, love, assistance, whatever it is from people. You feel like you can cover your own head. You feel like you have yourself covered, so you don't need outside influence is what I'm feeling here. There's a leadership quality as well when it comes to connections. Maybe y'all feel more, you know, you are claiming what you are worth. You know, it's like speaking up about your love language, being very vocal about how you need to connect, what your love language is, and what you need in order to feel validated or satiated in some way. Y'all moving from knowing, and there's a very nurturing energy. I find it interesting too. The king is looking in one direction, the queen is looking in the other direction. So has there been some kind of conflict, or maybe when it comes to relationships, both people doing different things, focuses on different ways, but down the middle is a sense of stability. So even though y'all looking in different directions, it's not necessarily because you don't see each other, as in see each other or feel each other. It's more that the queen is taking care of one part of life and the king is taking care of another part. But down the middle, the stability and the security, the heart and the head are covered. But there's no love lost, you know? Just busy doing different things. Or covering different things, different aspects of life. That's interesting. I find it interesting too that you have these two major cards. You got the Four Cups in the heart, at the heart, and then you have these two major cards bookending this Four Cups. Also, Scorpio, is there somebody watching and they have some kind of shoulder pain, some kind of stress? Because as soon as I started doing y'all's reading, my shoulder started acting up. This is the shoulder that I get messages through. So I know when people feel stressed out, when people feel heavy, when this shoulder starts to act up. So is there a way for y'all to release that sense of burden, that sense of heaviness, and allow life, trust that life is going to unfold beautifully for you, because you've got the Queen and the King here. And did I mention that the Ace of Cups is underneath that Queen of Pentacles? I think I did. All right, what's the word of advice here for... It's like the King of Rods is taking care of, it's like, don't worry, I got this covered. Don't worry about anything. You know, the King of Rods is the energy of going out there and leading and taking charge of things, you know, and keeping you feeling safe. And the Queen of Pentacles is handling the spiritual aspect, the spiritual side of life. The Queen of Pentacles might be the one getting the dreams and saying, you know, I got a feeling, or I can feel it in my waters, so maybe you shouldn't do. And there's a perfect dynamic happening here. Right. So the Queen is like, you know, don't drink that, don't eat that, don't hang out with them people, don't go down the road, stay home kind of vibe. And the King is covering the household. I know this might sound like patriarchal norms or roles, etc., but this is how it is literally here. Visually, that's what I'm seeing. So it's energy, it's not gender, it's not about gender, it's energy. What's the word of advice? Wow, y'all saw how that popped out, right? The Ace of Pentacles. Y'all's team, y'all's dynamic duo, or however many people are involved in this connection, it's working. It's working here. It's, wow, this is, I love how this looks. It's working, because here's this new opportunity. Here's things happening, money coming in, things flowing in. Give me one more card for Scorpio, please. Make it clear, please, Spirit guys. Can I have one more card for Scorpio? Thank you. Is that the Knight of Rods? Came out in the same position for Gemini as well. Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Rods. So things moving forward, okay? Yeah, there's energy coming in that's going to allow us a new sense of passion, a new sense of drive. Things moving forward. Some of y'all could literally be moving. Maybe there's travel involved somewhere, but there's definitely change coming in, especially when it comes to money or things that make you feel stable and secure. Remember, you've got the Four of Pentacles here. So your head is covered, your heart is covered, and here's the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, love, healing, flow, peace, and balance. What's the final cards for Scorpio for July? Final messages for Scorpio. So you got the Three of Swords came out reverse, and the Page of Rods. So you got Knight of Rods, Page of Rods. The Three of Swords came out reverse here with your Page of Rods. So some kind of revelation coming forward, some kind of clarity, something that might have had you feeling quite bound or restricted, or has been hurting you. There's been this pain, and there is this, whatever is coming forward, whatever opportunities are presenting themselves, are kind of like easing that, easing that. There's still some kind of resentment here as well. There's something burning underneath the surface that needs to come up. Perhaps you're the one that needs to share that, how you feel about something. Don't make yourself small, Scorpio. It's like whatever you've been hiding, it's time to reveal. And I don't necessarily mean like hiding some kind of secret or whatever. It could be just hiding an aspect of yourself in some way, hiding what has been making you feel restricted or making you feel trapped or caught in some way. What's at the bottom right now? Look at this. And what did I tell y'all about y'all's shoulder? And it's so interesting because the shoulder pain has actually eased up after all of this. But look at what's at the bottom now. This 10 of wands, 10 of rods, 10 of wands. So what is it that you are revealing, that you need to reveal in order to alleviate that sense of stress or strain, or just feeling compressed, feeling compressed, feeling held down? That's the energy that I'm feeling, that I keep. This is why I keep doing it. I don't know why I keep doing it, but that's what I'm feeling, right? Knight of Rods, Page of Rods. Ah, lovely. I'm loving this though. Let's see what's at the top. Two of Swords. Two of Swords at the top, 10 of Wands at the bottom. The Ace of Swords is underneath that 10 of Wands. I'm telling y'all, Scorpio, there is value in what you have to say. There is value in what you have to offer. There is value in you sharing your truth about something, about a connection, within a connection, however that should resonate. But when you it's like, okay, it's like releasing the pressure, pulling the swords out of your heart so that the blood can flow and pump as it needs to. There's no more pressure. All right. Yeah, please let me know if these messages, you got the Hangman at the heart. Let me know if these messages resonating with you, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. All right, let's get some love cards for you. Some love oracles to add to this. And it's also like with the King of Rods and the Queen of Pentacles looking in two different directions, and the Four of Pentacles at the heart. It's like both people defending themselves, defending their honor, defending their stance on things, how they see things. This is how I feel about it. Well, this is how I feel about it. And both people like, this is how I feel about it. And nobody's looking at each other's side of it. So there's this sense of protecting the home, or protecting the core of the connection. But it's also a sense of, for some people, it's also defending their stance on something and not wanting to look at the other person's side of it. And also, when it comes to the Four of Cups at the heart, this is why there's two spiritual cards. So there are two people on either side here, which is the physical part of this story. The spiritual side now is, from a spiritual standpoint, the King of Rods might be feeling this energy, dealing with life like this. Just let things be, let's just flow. Don't worry about it. All will flow. And the Queen of Pentacles, is like, but I had a dream, but I can feel this, but I know, but I can see beyond. And the King is like, it's all good, right? Remember, this isn't gender, this is energy. And down the middle, there's something that you need not sip from, or you a little bit hesitant about sipping from. So one person might be like, it's fine, just take small sips. And the other person might be like, no, I don't think we should sip at all. Let me know if this makes sense to y'all. But that's how I've seen it. It's so clear here. It's just different ways of dealing with things. But y'all going in the same direction at the end of the day. because the Knight and the Page are looking in the same direction. So it's just different routes to get to the same destination. Y'all actually working for the same cause, in other words. All right, let me get some. What's the message for Scorpio? Thank you. You deserve love. You are lovable. All right, so let people know what your love language is, Scorpio. How can people give you what you want if you don't ask, if you don't share, if you don't allow, if you don't let people know? You playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. To give and receive. Equal balance. And at the heart is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Got romantic feelings and honeymoon on the other side. Okay. Let me get a moon card. Actually, no, I want an angel answers card first. Let's get one of these first. Message for Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio? What do I need to add to this? Opportunity is your card. Ace of Pentacles and opportunity. Interesting. You see all the gold coins coming from the heavens. I don't know if y'all can make it out, but there's this rain, like coins raining down, raining down. Don't stop is at the bottom. Beautiful rainbow colors. You have abundance at the top of the deck, Scorpio. Wow. Opportunity, abundance, even more coins falling from the heavens. So many coins that they've fallen out of your hand. Here with the abundance card. Sorry, let me put it this direction. I don't know if y'all can make them out. Wow. Huh. That is beautiful. Let's see. And at the heart for Scorpio is remain positive. And look at all that sparkly energy in the angel's hand. Or hands. I don't know if y'all can make that out, but yeah. Forgiveness is under remain positive and meditation brings answers. So forgiveness, remain positive, meditation brings answers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get a moon card now. So if you've been wondering, I use the Greer tarot deck. Then I use the Romance Angels, the Angel Answers Oracle, and now I'm using the Moonology Oracle deck. All of the decks are listed in the description box if you are wondering. Can I have one card? Adjustments are required. Take time to breathe out. Under that is luck is on your side. And look at the bigger picture. So you have full moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Sagittarius. And I spoke about moving, that there might be energy connected to moving, the Knight of Rods, or travel. And Sagittarius is about higher levels, like travel, foreign languages, foreign cities, foreign countries, that type of vibe. Top of the deck is prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Listen, Scorpio. Y'all working for the same team, all right? Prosperity lies ahead. Ace of Pentacles, opportunity, abundance, all right? And communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Wow. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Conclusions are within reach. Communication is key. I told y'all working for the same team. So don't work against each other. Or don't feel as if y'all working against each other. It's just different ways of dealing with the same scenario. And those two ways, or however many ways, can come together and form a beautiful plan. Give me one last card for Scorpio, please, spirit guides. Thank you very much. Woo woo is wonderful. This card came up for Gemini as well. Which speaks about how spirituality, magic, the magic of life, it's all a beautiful thing. Using spiritual gifts is a beautiful thing. Like if somebody's making fun of the fact that you had a dream or you feel it in your waters, like don't hide that, don't cover that up. Stand strong in that power. That's seeing. So don't let anybody diminish your power, okay? It's a wonderful thing. You have walk it off here at the bottom of the deck. So if somebody pisses you off, go take a walk. Or if you even need to meditate. Meditation does not always have to be like this. You can meditate while washing dishes. You can meditate while walking, taking a walk in nature, dancing. There's so many different ways. But if somebody really irritates you, like get outside and walk it off. Be generous is here at the top. So be generous with your love, with your patience, with your ideas, with yourself, with others, with your energy, and be flexible. So literally, like whether that's yoga, like moving your body, or whether that's being flexible with life, like bending with the energies of life, flowing with life, not trying to control. And you have two very powerful cards on either side of be flexible. You have time for crayons and play and be flexible down the middle. So it's not always about being serious. It's not always about work. It's not always about the responsibilities. Sometimes you need to lighten the mood. There is playfulness that showed up for y'all as well. Lighten the mood. Have fun. These are also ways to allow your creativity to flow. But these can also bring love, remind you of the love in the connection, remind you of the magic of life when you just take time to connect that way. All right, Scorpio, so that is your message. Let me know if this resonates, and thank you for watching my video. Ooh, and a card fell out that I did not even realize as well. Back to basics is here. Rest, staying hydrated, eating well, moving your body. Could even be back to basics with the connection. Remembering why y'all are together, why y'all are connected, why y'all roll together. All right, so that's your message now, Scorpio. Please let me know if it resonates by dropping a comment. Give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. And if you have enjoyed this video and you're a new viewer, consider subscribing for more messages and more readings like this one. All right, Scorpio, so until your next message, have a beautiful July. Take care, my loves. Bye.